welcome to your February reading. So I'm going to be breaking up this reading into different sections. I am going to be starting with overall, just a general reading for you all. And then I'm going to be moving into a career and finances section, and then singles, taken, and separated. So it'll be a little bit different from the other videos I've done so far. But yeah, so that way you can just skip ahead to whatever you want to listen to, but it kind of covers all the bases for everybody, because some people don't want low, they want, general and career and finances, and other people are the opposite. Some people want all of it. So, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I post zodiac readings, pick a card readings, and collective readings. If you want to find those readings, I do have links in the description box below for the playlist. Also, I am taking personal readings, so if you want to book a personal reading with me, that link is also in the description box below. Now, Aries. I did a pre-shuffle for you. And when I did this pre-shuffle, there was one word that, or not word, one phrase that came to mind, and it was stepping into your power for the month of February. I just kept hearing that, stepping into your power. And then when I pulled a few cards, the power card actually came out of the Sacred Destiny deck, which I'll be using today. So I thought that was interesting. Another message I picked up in the pre-shuffle was that you guys are going to be, I'm seeing you all just sitting down, deciding what it is you really want to go after, what it is you want. And it's like you are like writing down, it's like somebody sitting at a desk writing down, like, I don't know if it's a schedule. I don't know if it's like just details about the next few weeks, in February. How you want your February to go. What things you want to accomplish. How you want to get things done. I don't know if this is just going to be a daily journal, or if it's something you're just going to be doing at the beginning of the month. That's going to kind of kickstart you accomplishing more in the month of February than maybe you did in January, is what I was feeling. I felt like you were going to be kind of on a roll, I guess. And stepping into your power, you were definitely, in the pre-shuffle, it was coming across as you were really just focusing on your growth, your stability. Four of Wands did come out, so the long-term stability, and especially your finances in the month of February. So, with that said, let's jump right in. General portion for February for Aries, Spirit, what messages do you have? What does Aries need to know overall for the month of February? Okay. Courage. Okay. Make sure everything's in view. Freedom. And truth. I'm going to be actually reading from the booklet for these today. I don't do that often, but I felt compelled to do that for these today, for this reading. Okay, Spirit, what other messages do you have that'll happen for Aries in February? What's happening for Aries in February? What's the general message? One more, please, Spirit. Thank you. Oh, okay, two more. That works. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so we've got the Tower, transformation. We've got the Page of Swords, And then we've got Judgment and the Hierophant, or in this deck it's Renewal and Wise Counselor. So we've got Aries energy. Some people say Scorpio as well. Then we've got Pluto or Scorpio again, and then we've got Taurus. Put that right there. Okay, finally, Spirit, what is happening overall? Or the general messages for Aries for the month of February? Ace of Cups. Three of Wands. That makes total sense with that Freedom card. Okay. And, whoa, Ace of Pentacles. So we've got 2 aces, y'all. Okay. So, what I'm seeing overall, general, Aries, is, let's start with over here. We've got this huge transformation coming in. The Tower always signifies some sort of major change that's coming into your life. It's a significant life altering decision, or something that's going to be happening for you or to you that you don't see coming. It's typically unexpected, but sometimes it can be some sort of last minute decision that kind of shakes things up. But it's also talking about, like, if you've been procrastinating on something, which would tie into that pre-shuffle that I did. If you've been procrastinating on anything, this is you getting out of that energy. It's like you're releasing or breaking old habits or anything that's holding you back. I feel like a lot of you have been holding yourselves back, and you're finding that courage to actually step forward. You're going after something that's going to emotionally fulfill you. Now, I don't know if somebody is going to be offering you a cup of love. Typically, this can be a love card. We're not doing love right now. This is, I mean, it is general, but I feel more that this is just going to be like an overall overview. We'll get to love in a bit, but this could be love coming in. What I'm feeling for most of you, this is more of like self-love. Because you are working on yourself, finding that courage to step out of your comfort zone and move forward towards freedom. And with the Page of Swords here, I feel like Page of Swords is always about like good news or some sort of news coming in. Sometimes it can be delayed. In this deck, it's got butterflies, and that makes me think of transformation. So, but I feel like, you've got all these butterflies, you've got the birds, you're spreading your wings, soaring towards whatever it is you've been wanting to go after, and finally freeing yourself, Aries. I'm not sure if you've been holding yourself back, or if you've been stuck in a situation where you thought you were just really stuck and there's no way to get out of it, but it feels like whatever it is, you freed yourself with that Tower moment. 3 of Wands is, it's like waiting for your ships to come in, but it's like you've chosen a path that you want to go down, and you're ready to start something new. Now, this could be you traveling overseas, moving to a different city, state, province, or country. Whatever it is, it's like you are planning for the long term. You're waiting for something big to happen to you. Like, you're ready for some sort of excitement to happen in your life. We've got Truth. We've got Judgment, the Hierophant, and Ace of Pentacles. I feel like you're getting some sort of clarity. Typically, for me, Judgment and paired with this, it'd be like truth and clarity about a situation. I feel like this is some sort of divine intervention coming in. It's like you're waiting for those ships to come in, and then you finally get that truth and clarity. You get that second chance with something. With this Ace of Pentacles here, this is truly some sort of career, money opportunity. Some of you could be getting an inheritance, a windfall of abundance somehow. I'm also hearing that some of you could be buying a new home, or seeing about purchasing a new home, property, something like that. But overall, it's going to be talking about how you are headed in a new direction. Okay? You're getting clarity on your life purpose. Some of you could be teachers. Some of you could, or just be teaching something. You could be finding a spiritually minded community, or you're just asking, this is the God card, you're asking God, the divine, you know, source, spirit, the universe for help or assistance, and trying to seek this truth and clarity, trying to figure out what is going to work best for you. And I feel like they deliver. There's your general message for February. Now, let's move on to the career and finances. And I did say, Aries, that I was going to be reading from the booklet for the Sacred Destiny Oracle, but now that I'm thinking about it, I think it might take too long to read all of those cards. So I think I'm just going to, unless it's something that I'm unsure about, I'm just going to stick to what I'm doing so far, because this is a new, like, layout for me as far as videos for each month. So, okay, so on to career and finances. Spirit, what messages do you have for Aries for February? For their career and finances. What's happening with career and... Oh my god. I knew it. I knew it. I told you. That came out in the pre-shuffle. Interesting. Put that there. We've also got going forward, which we just talked about with that 3 of Wands in the general. So I do feel like you guys are going towards something for sure. We'll see if that comes out and see what that is. And we've got love here, which is interesting for a career and finances. I feel like this is more you doing what you love, Aries. Finding what you, really want to do and really honing in on that. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Spirit, what other message do you have for Aries the month of February for their career and finances? Wow, we got the Emperor flying out. That is your energy. Right under the power card. Insane. What messages do you have for Aries for February? We've got the Ace of Wands with going forward. I can't make this up. Wow. New beginnings, going forward, some sort of amazing opportunity. So that is your third ace so far in this reading, Aries. Insane. Okay. And for the final message for Aries for the month of February for their career and finances, Spirit. I kept seeing like 3 of Pentacles and 6 of Pentacles in my mind, but we'll see. I don't know if they'll come out, especially with that love card. Career and finances for Aries for February, Spirit. One more card, please. Whoa, too much. I'm going to take the Empress. I feel like she technically fell out right before the Lovers and the 8 of Cups. And I'm going to take her. I'm going to put the others back. I will say, again, it feels like you're walking away. You made some sort of choice with the Lovers here, since this is a career and finances. You made a choice about something and you walked away. Something wasn't emotionally fulfilling you, or it will not be emotionally fulfilling you, depending on when you watch this. Yeah, I feel like you're definitely going to be walking away from something, Aries. Okay. Final messages. Career finances, February, please, for Aries. What do you have for Aries? Career finances. Okay. Justice, Libra energy. Then we've got 7 of Wands. And last but not least, we've got 4 of Pentacles. Okay, awesome. Make sure everything's in view. What I'm getting right off the bat, Aries, is that this row is insane. Power, the Emperor, Justice. Those are definitely power cards. When I think of the Emperor, I think of a powerful individual, somebody who is in a leadership position, who stands out. He is all 4 kings rolled into one person. This is a leadership role. I still can't believe this came out. Hey, it came out in your pre-shuffle and it's coming out again. It's definitely a clear message that you are going to be stepping into your power. This is the start of something new for you, Aries, and I have a really good feeling about it. So, this is you using like organizational skills, logic, reason, structure, discipline, all to, like I was talking about for that pre-shuffle, it's like you sitting down at a desk, figuring out what it is you need to do, and to push yourself forward and just like going after it, taking action. That's what you're going to be doing. Now, for some of you, I don't know if some of you are starting a business. When I got with the Justice card, I was thinking like legalities, contracts, and talking to an attorney or somebody who has some sort of legal expertise regarding starting a business, and because it's coming across as like a leadership role and you having some sort of power, which makes sense if you're your own boss, right? For others of you, it feels like you're moving up in a company, and that could require more paperwork, signing a contract, that sort of thing. Like you're getting some sort of promotion. That's what I got from that. So it could work either way, but whichever way it works, you are going to be, somebody that people look up to, because you are going to be very powerful. And if you don't feel powerful now, or even in February, I feel like this is the start of something where you are going to end up feeling very powerful, or be very powerful. You're going to be going forward. You got this road ahead of you. I love this card because it looks like the sun is at the end. The sun is the happiest card in the tarot deck. It's about joy and happiness, abundance, prosperity, success. And I feel like that's the direction you're headed in Aries. You've got this Ace of Wands here, which talks about an amazing new opportunity. Like I said, this is your third ace already in your reading. This is about you being bold and courageous and optimistic. And it's, again, about taking action, like I said in your pre-shuffle. This is you doing exactly what it is you're passionate about, which I think is going to lead into this love card. We do have the Seven of Wands here, which talks about, it's mainly kind of a defensive energy. It can talk about also like competition. How I'm reading this is, it feels like this sudden change that's happening in your life, even though you may be telling yourself you're ready for it, and you're going to be great at it, there may be some resistance. I feel like there might be a little bit of resistance going on. And it's almost like you have this sort of defensive energy, for progressing in life. And sometimes we can do that. We can kind of almost like not prevent ourselves from moving forward. We can, but like it's almost like we are mentally, we're used to doing one thing. We're used to routine. And when change comes along and trying to push us towards our true happiness and our desires, we can be resistant to that. We could be kind of our own worst enemy. So it feels like you're a bit defensive. You're like, this comes in, but then you start like questioning it. But it could be that with competition here, whatever this opportunity was, you could have definitely had other competition. It could have been, it feels like very, like a job, you could have been a promotion. Other people wanted this, and you ended up beating out everyone else. Now, we do have the love card here. I feel like, again, you're going to be doing something that you love. Whatever this is for you, whatever it means for you in your career. It's again, I told you, we got 4 Pentacles here, but it gave me 3 Pentacles energy, because 3 Pentacles talks about doing what you love, being recognized for it, having a great reputation. But I'm so glad the Empress came out, because the Empress, again, taking action. This is hilarious to me, because I can show you right here. Now is the time to take action. Time to take action. Aries, I don't know if that isn't, a sign for you to do this in February, whatever this is. Here it is. Here's your sign. Do it. So Empress talks about giving birth to new ideas, especially creative projects, but just projects in general. She talks about abundance and prosperity. So I do feel like, again, you're going to be giving birth to something that you love doing, and whatever it is, I feel like it's going to bring in that abundance and prosperity you've been looking for. I do feel like you're going to be very smart about how you spend your money with this 4 Pentacles here. To me, this feels like you're going to be very frugal. You're going to invest wisely. You're going to save for a rainy day. That's what I'm getting with these messages for your career and finances for the month of February. Now let's hop on over to the singles. Okay, for the love portion, I'm actually, instead of doing the Sacred Destiny Oracle, I'm going to be doing the Romance Angels. So Spirit, what is happening for Aries singles in the month of February? What is happening for Aries singles in the month of February? Ooh, right away, new love. Yes, that's exactly what I want to see. Okay, what's happening for Aries singles in the month of February? And we'll get more clarification with the tarot cards. Okay. We got heart-to-heart conversations. And then we've got passion. Okay. So, new love says, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Heart-to-heart conversation says, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. And then passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Love it, Aries singles. Okay. All right, Spirit. Let me spread these out a little bit. What messages do you have for Aries singles for the month of February? Ooh, right off the bat, ego, which is the devil card. Little focus. Nope. It'll eventually focus. It does that sometimes. Okay. So devil card, what's next? What message do you have for the singles for February? Yes! The lovers. So we got Capricorn and Gemini energy. And then we've got 10 of Wands. Okay. What is happening for Aries singles in the month of February? What's happening for Aries singles in the month of February, Spirit? Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So we've got 10 of Wands, and then we got the 9 of Wands. Okay. Then we've got the 9 of Cups. So 9, the number 9 could be very important. Then we've got the Emperor again. There you are. I was saying that's interesting because I happened to flip the bottom of the deck over and look who's back again. The Empress. That's interesting. Okay. So we've got Capricorn, Gemini, and your energy. So what I'm seeing for a lot of you is that there might have been, for a lot of you singles, this has been like quite the journey for you. A lot of you have been single for a long time. I'm just going to put that out there with the 9 of Wands and the 10 of Wands here. It feels like you've also been working really hard to try to find someone, or you used to work really hard to try to find someone. Like you used to be in the dating scene and you just couldn't find anyone who met your expectations, is what I'm hearing. I am hearing that you should let others help you. But I'm also hearing that sometimes, for a lot of you, you almost give yourself, how can I put this? Like, it's like you doubt your abilities to actually find someone. It's almost like a negative mindset where, like with the devil card here, it's the illusion that you're actually trapped, or that you never find someone, and that nobody's ever, good enough, or, all the good ones are taken. It's that kind of energy. But I feel like you are kind of freeing yourself from that with the 9 and 10 of Wands here. It's like, it's an ending. You're letting it go. You decided to, break these chains that are holding you back, weighing you down. You are now making choices. The Lovers talks about choice too, but Devil card can talk about making a choice to stop holding yourself back, let go of any sort of control issues, any sort of addictions or unhealthy habits, and really support your path to happiness. I feel like once you do that and you kind of release this old way of thinking, and you start thinking more positively, you've got new love coming in. You've got new love coming in. I feel like this person is going to, I feel like this is going to be somebody who makes you very happy. I think Once you figure out what it is you really want, what you're looking for in a person, if you don't know already, this is going to be a wish fulfillment. We got Nine of Cups and the Lovers here. I mean, you got great cards, but it's like, it just feels like this person is everything you've been hoping for. This is going to be like a true love. It's a new love, but I think it's going to lead to something much, much deeper. I do feel like you guys are going to be going on a lot of dates, having these heart-to-heart conversations. I'm seeing you guys have multiple dates, at least 3 or 4, before really getting serious. That's what I'm seeing. And for some of you, this could be your Valentine. Like, you could end up going on a date with somebody for Valentine's and it turns into something more. Like, you just didn't want to be alone on Valentine's. Like, for some of you, I'm hearing, I don't want another year where I'm single on Valentine's Day. So, some of you could be getting on dating apps or getting friends to help you out. I was getting that message earlier, letting friends help you out. But really, I'm seeing that for a lot of you, it's, you're going to have a lot of dates where you just have deep, meaningful conversations. However, the passion is still very much there. Obviously, this is not an 18 plus reading, and I can't do that with YouTube and their guidelines now, but it does feel like this person and you could end up being a little bit obsessed with each other between the passion and the devil card here. I think it's going to be very quickly, it's going to come in and it's going to kind of happen where you just want to keep seeing each other, and you're going to be not obsessed in a bad way, but you're going to be obsessed with each other in a good way. Like, you really care about seeing each other, you talk to each other all the time, and I think it's going to, all these heart-to-heart conversations and are really going to be deepening your love and affection for one another. I hesitate saying like love in the beginning, but obviously by the time you make it to third and fourth date, I think you guys are going to realize that something is there, something a bit different from the other people you've dated, something a bit more magical, right? But I feel like this person, you're going to feel very happy with them. Now, this could be somebody, we've got your energy here with this Emperor, but this could also be somebody who is older than you, somebody with this Emperor card, somebody who has their own business, or who is like a boss or in some sort of managerial leadership role at work. But I'm just seeing mainly that a lot of you are going to be happy that this person takes time to really plan out dates. Because Emperor makes me think of like structure and discipline and like time management, stuff like that. Like, I feel like this person might be the one planning all the dates, and also he lives a life of abundance, okay? He's usually well off, so you might be going to like fine dining restaurants and, going out to eat in really nice places, and I just feel like this is kind of like a dream come true for you singles, like honestly. Everything you could wish for after a long period of time where you were just kind of stressed out and you felt like it was a very long, bumpy road to success and finding your person. I'm not saying this is your person, but we did have Lover's card come out, so that is one of my soulmate cards. But I feel like this could eventually lead into something a lot more serious. So definitely let me know how this pans out in the comments. I'd love to hear from you, and we're going to be moving on to people who are taken. See what messages come out for them. Okay, for all my taken people, I'm going to be using the Romance Angels deck instead of the Sacred Destiny. So let's jump right in. Spirit, what messages do you have for those who are taken? Aries taken in the month of February. Okay. Oh. So we had soulmate come out first. Yes, this is your soulmate. Oh, I love that. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And then true love, which goes well with soulmate, I'd say. This is the romance of a lifetime. Ah, I already love this pile. All these, well, this, I say this pile, like I go to pick a card. I mean, this section, I guess. technically YouTube calls it chapters. Okay. Yes, this section. This should be fun. Alright, Spirit, what messages do you have for the Aries taken in Aries who are taken for February? What messages do you have for them, Spirit? Oh, we've got King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Maybe that's your soulmate, or maybe your soulmate has that in their big three. Maybe their Venus. Some sort of water energy is definitely coming through. But we also have a Virgo energy with the Hermit. What's the last message for Aries who are taken for the month of February, Spirit? And the Two of Cups. Love this. This is so sweet. Okay. Let's get these. What messages do you have? Okay. Okay, that was quick. The Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. Some more Virgo energy. What messages do you have for Aries who are taken? Chariot is coming out. And the Ace of Cups came out. I just saw 222 on the timer. This is amazing. So Cancer energy. Heavy water energy. Wow. Okay. So, for my Aries who are taken, make sure everything is in view. I think it is. Yes. Okay. This is amazing. I love this. This may be my favorite part of the reading so far, and you've had a really great reading so far, Aries. Yeah, this is your soulmate. Heavy water energy, heavy Virgo energy. We've also got Gemini and Cancer. This could be Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And it doesn't really matter. It's just the energy. But what I'm seeing for those who are taken, that you guys are really going to be putting in more time and effort into your relationship. I feel like there might have been a period of stagnancy with the Hermit here. Like, maybe you guys, I'm not saying you guys are just like apart. Obviously that would be separation. But I mean like a period of time where you guys are just kind of more focusing on work and not really getting out and doing anything together. So I feel like there's this spark, this Ace of Cups here. There's a spark coming in. It's like you're ready to get out and do stuff again. I don't care if it's going to the movies, going to the park, going out to eat, just going for a drive. Maybe you guys want to take a road trip. I don't know why that's coming to mind, but I'm just seeing you guys, like two people hopping in a car and just going, hey, let's go drive around. But whatever it is, it feels like you kind of in this like solitude, and you're ready to get out again. It's like you really want to get out and do something with your partner. Okay, so I'm seeing that this is actually, it's coming across as a very like healthy relationship. I have to say that. I have to point that out because a lot of people end up in very toxic relationships. But this feels, again, soulmate, true love. Make the effort up here, but it just feels very balanced, very harmonious. And we've got the Chariot here too, which talks about vehicles and cars. So that makes me think of going on road trips as well, where you guys are really progressing and moving forward with your relationship. This feels like too, some of you could have been just I don't want to say stagnant. Stagnant's not the word. It's like, you know, when you hit a good spot in a relationship and you're just like everything's going great, but it's not really progressing to anything else. Like, you don't feel like the conversations are getting deeper, you're not learning more about the person, you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of what the energy it feels like that you've been in, and you're ready for something to progress. Not like to engagement. I mean, maybe some of you want engagement. I could see that with the Two of Cups here and the Chariot, but for a lot of you, it's more of like just taking it to the next level. That's what it feels like. It feels like it's just very calm with this King of Cups here. King of Cups makes me think of just very solid, stable emotions. You guys could have the type of relationship where you hardly ever argue about anything. It's just kind of smooth sailing is what I'm seeing with that ship in the background. If you could see this on the camera. Smooth sailing. And it feels like this is something you've kind of just manifested with the Magician. It's like you've always wanted a relationship Maybe you've had toxic ones in the past, but you want a relationship that could really make you feel at home, make you feel safe and comfortable and secure. And that's what you got. And it's been going great. However, it's almost like it just kind of flatlined, you know? It's just, again, not really stuck or stagnant. It's like you guys still might, you know, you're still doing stuff together, but it's not like, probably not the same as at the beginning, right? You're kind of out of that honeymoon stage and you're more into like relaxed with and comfortable with each other stage. But then at the same time, you've been that for a while and you're ready to move to a different level. So for a lot of you, this is engagement. Even though the engagement card didn't come out, Two of Cups and Chariot for me, plus the Ace of Cups could technically, and maybe the Magician, you're trying to manifest an engagement for sure. Some of you are manifesting buying a new home together. I do get that sometimes with the Two of Cups with the house in the background. You're ready to take that next step to move in together, buy a home together, something like that. Others are manifesting getting engaged. So, and a lot of you too, I'm seeing that it feels like you guys are also just really I feel like there's a level up as far as emotions. I don't know how to explain this. Like, you've got this stable energy with the King of Cups, but with this Two of Cups here and the Ace of Cups, this feels like you're learning how to forgive others who hurt you in the past. And I feel like you and your partner are helping each other through that as well. It's like the end of challenges where you might have had blockages. Like, you might have been open to them, but you weren't fully open and trusting. You know what I mean? Like, you're still kind of blocked off from toxic connections in the past. And I feel like you two are actually going to work together and help each other heal. So I do feel like it's like an energy where you're not going to give up on each other, no matter what. No matter how difficult it gets, it just feels like you're kind of in it for the long haul. I'm hearing Bonnie and Clyde. Just don't go robbing anybody and getting shot and all that. No, we don't want that. No, but you know what I mean. Partner in crime sort of thing. Ride or die. Yeah, that's what it feels like. I'm saying ride or die as I touch the Chariot card. Okay. Yeah, that's what it feels like for the Aries who are taken. It just feels like you really want to kind of accelerate this relationship to another level. Not necessarily like ready to walk down the aisle, although a lot of you might be, but it feels more of like, you know, there needs to be a progression, and that's what you guys are going to start working on. You're going to put more effort in to getting out and doing stuff with each other, or just spending more time with each other. Maybe work kind of gets in the way of that, but yeah, it's definitely moving forward with some sort of momentum to progress this relationship. So I love this though. I love these cards, Aries. So yeah, those are all the messages I have for you. I'm going to be moving on to those who are separated. So thank you for watching. Alright, Aries who are separated. Let's see what messages we can get about your any sort of connection that might be coming in, whether it's your ex or something like that. Let's see what happens for you. Spirit, what messages do you have for Aries who are in separation right now? What message do you have for the Aries who are in separation? Thank you. Oh, you got new love coming in. Okay. Awesome. Singles had that too. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So you got a new person that stirred your romantic feelings. Work on your partnership. But you've also got deception. I feel like this is a past energy. So someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Okay. Let's pull the cards and see what they have to say. Spirit, what messages do you have for Aries who are in separation? Aries who are in separation spirit. We've got the moon. I associate that with Cancer rather than Pisces because the moon rules Cancer in astrology. What else, Spirit? What other message do you have for Aries who are in separation? We've got Page of Cups. The water energy so far. Okay. Aries who are in separation. Strength, Leo energy. Messages do you have for Aries who are in separation? Hanged Man, Pisces energy, more water energy. Aries who are in separation. Ooh, that went flying out. Ten of Swords. Aries who are in separation. Ace of Cups. There's that new love energy. And we've got Strength again at the bottom. Yeah. Okay. So a lot of you are really coming into your power. I think this Deception card was the person you were separated from. I do. I feel that. I feel like this is a very painful ending. There could have been a lot of betrayal with this Ten of Swords here, being stabbed in the back. I feel like for a lot of you, though, you've really stepped into your power. I feel like you've gone within. You you've learned that you're stronger than you ever knew. That you've got what it takes to, progress and get out and away from this toxic energy. I feel like you've just really, it's like you've finally understood your personal power. You become more assertive. And I feel like that's something you hadn't done when you were in a relationship or in a marriage. I feel like, I want to say that this person is like a narcissistic kind of energy, very toxic. That's what it feels like. That's the vibe I'm getting. I don't like it, I'm going to be honest. It's coming through as somebody who would kind of gaslight you or just make you feel like you had no personal power, that you were powerless, that they were in control. You weren't. That's what it comes off as. I feel like once you got away from this energy, though, you really took time out. It's like you took time out to see things from a different perspective. I think once you took this time out, once you started paying attention to your intuition, paying attention to the signs from the divine, God, the universe, source, whatever you want to call it, I feel like you started letting go of your fears once you realized how strong you really are. It's almost like you had some sort of like revelations with this moon card here. I don't know if something came to light, because the moon card can talk about fears and subconscious mind and stuff, but it can also talk about secrets and things that are hidden from us. So I feel like this time out that you had with this Hanged Man energy, it's like you had some sort of revelation that made everything much clearer for you. And then you started stepping into your power and realizing how strong you truly are after this painful ending and separation. I'm going to be honest. I feel like a lot of you obviously are like karmically tied to this person. You feel that pull towards them. But I feel like a lot of you are actually going to be stepping away from this person in February. I feel like you got this new love coming in, but I feel like it's not your ex. It's not the person you're separated from. I feel like you are going to be stepping away from the person, this toxic energy, because you're done. You're done with the lies, the deception. You're done with being gaslighted or just treating poorly. Like, you deserve to be treated better. And then you've got that new love coming in. I feel like you're going to be hesitant about this, though, with that give your relationship a chance. Some of you are going to actually work on your partnership. I feel like for a lot of you, you don't want to go back to that, but I feel like a lot of you are. I mean, the card is here. You do want to work on it, but I feel like for the majority of you, you don't want to deal with this energy. You don't want to deal with that person wearing that mask anymore. You're done. Now, for the new love that's coming in for all of you who are in separation, I do feel like this is a much better energy. I feel like this is that give your relationship a chance. I'm reading that too in, two ways. One, some people are going back to their ex. The other way is you're giving this new love a chance. And we do have the Ace of Cups here. Ace of Cups can talk about self-love, but it can also talk about somebody wanting to offer you a cup of love. We've also got Page of Cups. So Ace of Cups, Page of Cups. This is like messages regarding relationships, romance, love, new emotional experiences. It's some sort of a romantic encounter. So it fits perfectly in with that new love. I think once you let go and you make sure this is fully ended with this person you're in separation with, that's going to allow this new love to come in. But I think it's going to happen after you're fully healed, after you stand in your power, after you fully assert yourself, and after you forgive. I feel like that's very important. And it may be too soon for that, but I feel like for a lot of you, this is in the past, this is happening right now, or it's already happened. And this is all about you letting go, forgiving, moving on, allowing that new love to come in. So, those are all the messages I have for you. Hopefully something in this reading resonated. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.